Yeah, we are.
my initial point was that it's Inkling very strong character, but we haven't really seen like the takeover of results as a lot of people were expecting. But now Armada here, one of the biggest Smash Ultimate tournament ever so far. I'm really interested to see how far he takes his character.
Yep, man. And we are still in the 2 out of 3 realm right now.
Yeah.
So it's still a little volatile. It's hard. One thing I like to see, by the way, about Armada's Inkling is in the beginning, he does like to just like litter the space with the splat bomb, right? He wants to make you uncomfortable, see if either you'll block, if you'll try to evade around it, just to get a beat on your movement. How you think? You always want to collect data really early and play safe too.
Yep. So from the most recent patch, we do know Roller. I see a lot of people were like, "Man, Roller finally getting nerfed." I think the most important thing to note is that Roller getting nerfed at low percents.
Yeah.
At high percents, you're still going to be in the ground for a long time, dude.
Yeah. And but at least the hitbox.
Yeah.
So the hitbox.
Oh yeah, hitbox just moved farther back. I think it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, here it is. Armada right now just trying to keep it safe with the back air. Of course, Inkling's back air has a good disjoint on it. It's rather safe. It aims rather low too. So when it comes to fighting characters like Pichu and Pikachu, it's a pretty good move to at least keep those characters in check.
Yep. All right. That's gonna be the first stock for Armada, 70%. And we see ApologyMan, like I said, in Smash 4, a very strong Lucario player. I don't see, who else plays Lucario? I don't see a lot of Lucario players.
In France, there's Jeddah. He was really impressive when I was there.
Oh yeah, you did make it out to France, I remember that. Yeah.
It was me, Qatar, and the cat. We had a good time. I ate a lot of bread. Baguettes.
That's good to know.
Croissants.
Oh, all right. Armada, I guess not expecting the Aura Spirit to kind of come out there. Not really much in terms of options, I guess, to do in that situation. But
yeah, so far I like the way how Armada's just trying to wall out his opponent. If you think about his Peach, he did like the same thing using Peach's forward air, right? He would like float in the air and do the same thing. So right now, just trying to do his best to lock his opponent to the corner, but getting grabbed like that is not good, especially when you see ApologyMan with this high percent. Aura is going to come into play here now, especially in a bigger way.
I think what's really interesting about this matchup is that a lot of people would probably say, Inkling the better of these two characters, but I think Inkling probably the more common of these two characters, so it's very likely, ApologyMan having some Inkling experience, but how much Lucario experience does Armada have,
Yeah, I feel like a lot of players usually lack Lucario experience, which is why Lucario is able to catch people off guard and get these sick comebacks, coupled with the fact that, of course, Lucario has a really great comeback mechanic.
Yeah, the aura is popping right now. It's not going to matter if back air. Going to send him off the stage.
That was actually a really good read by Armada too. You saw when he applied that back air pressure, he actually went for a full jump back air afterwards. So he kind of felt like that was a read on the escape option from ApologyMan. He's like, a lot of times most players do like to full jump out of pressure, knowing that you have that three frame jump squat. Yeah, so that helps a lot whenever you want to deal with pressure. So Armada, big brain stuff right there, getting that stock.
Yeah, it's funny you mentioned that. I think jumping is just obviously much, much stronger in this game because of that reason, the universal jump squat.
Yep.
You see people jumping a lot more. That's why jump back air, jump forward air reads near the corner of the stage. Wow. Look at this dude. He's just threading the needle trying to get back on stage.
Yeah, man. Armada is controlling space so well, but actually committing to that grab gave ApologyMan a lot of opportunities. But wait, good stuff right there. Just making sure not to even waste time, just in case ApologyMan was able to mash out by dashing to the other side and going for the forward smash. He just went straight for the vertical kill. I was about to say, whoa. I know my English. In any event, that was really good, though, by Armada, I have to say. Dude, I feel like my favorite display of him controlling space was on that last stop when he was just hanging out near the inside of the left Pokemon Stadium 2 platform, right? It was like really tough for ApologyMan to figure out if he wanted to full jump or even like dash towards center stage. He kind of just kept his back to the edge. And Armada did actually manage to I wanted to mention how Armada did a pretty good job of even trying to get like a tech chase with the rapid jabs. That multiplier, so scared to deal with,
Inkling just one of the best jabs in the game, dude. Not only is the 3-frame startup super fast, just adding that multiplier of damage.
Max 1.52.
It's such a great poke too, man. You can confirm whether or not you hit the shield, dude.
And if you hit the shield, you could just keep holding A, and then it's hard for people to punish.
It's a little bit harder.
Yeah.
All right, we end up on Kalos. I think one thing I said, what was it? Don't park on the grass. It's really interesting.
Were you there?
Yes, I was there briefly, very briefly. Very interesting to see that, like, honestly, dude, Smash 4, we saw a lot of Animal Crossing stage, but I think it's very interesting that this game, you can hear a lot of Pokemon music.
Oh, yeah. This stage, quite big too, man. A lot of players find ways to get out of ledge trap situations with the side platforms, but you saw ApologyMan recognizing this and went for a preemptive aerial.
So I don't know if ApologyMan is choosing this for a comfort pick, but a very interesting thing about this stage against Inkling is that she can't actually, she can't do like a splat bomb on the edge because it'll actually catch on top of that platform above the edge. So it kind of saves you from some splat bomb pressure on the edge. It's not like, it's better than nothing.
Yeah, that was actually a good point. Good tech chase right there by Armada, but he flew all the way off stage right there, wasn't able to immediately get the cancel. So ApologyMan at still a high percent, and now he's a huger threat than even before.
Yeah, that was kind of a weird place to get that splat roller, but any damage is good damage, man.
It's one of my favorite quotes for sure. Good delay too on that aerial. A lot of times if you want to catch people that jump immediately from the edge, you kind of have to go with that preemptive aerial really early to catch the jump.
Short hop there, covering so much space and recovers so quickly.
Good awareness too by ApologyMan. You saw the down tilt connect, and a lot of Inkling players like to go for the grab afterwards, and ApologyMan was able to just roll out knowing that it wasn't true. Ooh, that Fair though. Fair does have great range, usually best suited for like offstage chases. And right there you saw how when Armada went for it, he got punished. So he has to go back to his safer back air pressure, which we see here.
Yeah, Armada did a great job of bringing this one back. We started off this, ooh, all right. ApologyMan just barely getting out of that that splat roller tech chase situation, a very common situation that Armada finds himself in. I know, I'm sure you've watched the stream a lot. You see it very often from Inkling players. You get knocked down, splat roller will catch almost all your techs if you don't time it correctly.
Nice delay to one to get up right there by Armada just to wait for the Aura Sphere to pass. And right there, okay, the placement of the platform actually came to his aid. Still unable to get the stock though, and realizing that his ink is getting low, but beautiful stuff. Perfect spacing too to get that up smash again. Armada very practiced in this matchup, and has a full tank now.
I was telling you, I was saying, I don't know how much Lucario experience he has, but he's looking very comfortable. I don't know if it's just he's comfortable with the character or he's comfortable in this matchup, but he doesn't seem very threatened at all.
Yeah, he does a decent amount of practice. Not a big fan of online practice though, like a lot of players are, of course, because they don't want the latency, the input delay, etc., but he still manages to do very well.
Ooh, catching him on the lead with that Aura Sphere, still living though.
Okay, nice. Try to go for that air dodge to get back on the stage, but Armada, fortunately for him, can mix up when he decides to recover. You saw he used that
he's
roller,
going deep,
right? ApologyMan's like, I don't care. I'm still going to challenge it anyway.
And he makes it back, too, in mid-stage. Stage control, too. He's going to get a jab.
Yeah.
Dude, got the multiply draw. Another jab.
Yo, he's almost at max. Uh-oh.
Dude, it's such a great move to use at low percents because every other hit you get after that's going to add up. And now everybody has ApologyMan at 62%.
Yeah, man.
Still desperately trying to finally closing out after 200%. That's much longer than you want Inkling to be living as when you're Lucario.
Yeah, man. That setup definitely still good in this version, but see you next week, buddy. Here we go. Nice. Armada right there is just trying to do better with his air-to-airs. Of course, he has an amazing tool with that back air. He's going to keep trying to use it, and as you can see, it's very hard for ApologyMan to challenge it. He could use like zone breakers to deal with it, but it's like hard seeing the way Armada spaces.
Yeah, even though ApologyMan with that stage control, Armada did a great job of keeping some ink on stage, slowing down his opponent. Ooh, you see him, sometimes he just throws it out, man. It's nice to have ink on stage. Just to kind of mess up your opponent's movement a little bit.
Exactly. Nice timing there. Caught the normal get up. Or is it the jump?
It looked like a jump.
Okay.
Yeah.
There it is. I like that fake out right there using the B reverse. Armada taking stage again.
Oh my goodness. Of all saving it for the right moment. For the right moment. You never see Lucario's counter do it, but that time.
You dirty, dirty man. Look at him. He's like, yo, I dice rolled there. I definitely did, man. He blew into his hands, looked up into the sky. He did a cross on his chest, and then just threw it. He just threw it, dude. He was like, I hope. Please.
Listen, man, I'm either winning or I'm losing right here, right now. I ain't got no more time.
Yo, no lie, man. I feel like there's no better time than now for him to like kiss his fingers and point to the sky. It's like, yo, thank you, man.
So, all right, we're gonna see a game number 3. Like you said earlier, we're still in the best of 3 zone. So the next person or the person who wins the next match will of course move on. This is very interesting because I don't see a lot of ApologyMan in Ultimate. I know he plays the game. I know he's very good. I know he was very good at Smash 4. I know he obviously has a very good Lucario, but we all know Armada, how much he practices, his legacy, and obviously how good the character Inkling is. So I'm not gonna lie, I did not really expect to see a game 3 here, but I'm not disappointed at all.
I mean, he's a smart player, and so is Armada. Both of these guys play a lot of Smash Brothers. They're seasoned veterans in their respective games as well. So, of course, these skills will transfer over to this game. Since it's quite early, there are a lot of things that may catch the other players off guard, which is why, you know, sometimes, especially the way ApologyMan was playing right there, he barely, if ever, used double team. Yeah, we didn't see it happen. I guess, actually, there was one time. He double teamed on the left side of the stage on the first game to deal with a splat bomb and edge guard attempt. But other than that, we didn't see any double team usage afterwards. Anyway, right now, looks like these players are talking about stages. Can we get a ref? Where's Bear? Gosh darn it. Well, what are you looking for? Extreme speed is his up B. Double team is his counter.
Listen, man.
I know my Pokemon moves.
I believe. I work at Pokemon. I know them too. But I believe you, man. Just double checking, confirm. Yeah, what's going on? They, I guess ApologyMan. He's smiling. He's laughing about something. We're gonna Castle Siege. They did it. They did the thing. I did not expect this. D1, let me ask you a question. How do you feel about Castle Siege? Because
I hate this stage because of the slants, the close quarters. If you're off stage on the right side of the stage, there's a wall that actually blocks the action. So imagine if both characters are off stage, there's just a wall that obstructs your view.
I think my biggest thing about the stage is just the close quarter. It's real. I know.
Oh, mistake for sure.
Mistake, but the word, like, probably the best punish that he could have gotten from that, just falling over spear, little tap 1% he got from that. So
you know why it's hard for him to sometimes deal with it? First off, he didn't expect it, and there's a hitbox upon landing, so he was probably frantically wondering, like, what's the best way for me to get some damage? Yeah. Anyway, we're gonna keep it going. Armada making it look like he did not just up be in the center of the stage. It's out here.
So the thing about, I think one of the things about Castle Siege also, this will really kind of expose somebody who does not have quite as much experience playing the game as their opponent, because you really got to have your movement on point to not make any mistakes on the stage. There's a lot of the platforms are kind of in awkward places. Obviously, that slant in the middle. I will say the walls on the side will help Lucario with his recovery sometimes on the right side of the stage, but I don't know. It's already not looking that great for my boy ApologyMan. Only has Armada at 15%.
Yo, Armada is just so on point right now, guys. 3 stocks, 15%, and all we've been seeing are just a bunch of solid back air spacing, really good decision making, capitalizing on his tech chases very well whenever he gets the chance to keep on inking up ApologyMan. ApologyMan can bring it back, especially now that Armada needs to charge his ink.
Yeah, I'm surprised to see that Aura Spear actually kind of catching him. It looked like he was on the bottom. Ooh.
Oh, dang. He was like, yo, don't charge again, man. No ink again. And seeing how ApologyMan was actually wall clinging,
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That gives Armada time to charge.
That's true, yeah. So it's a blessing and a curse, you know. Delay your recovery a little bit, man.
Wow. Uh-oh. But Aura, don't forget.
Aura is a thing. He's going to have to play 0 mistakes, you know, and things are really not looking good as he's taking that jab.
Uh-oh, this time using the extreme, nope, double team this time again.
Yeah.
This time I messed myself up. That's all good. But yeah, his back air spacing has been really good. And picking a small stage like this actually looks like it's been benefiting Armada way more.
I don't even think it's just a small stage. I think it's just you have to know how to move on the stage. If you're not practicing on the stage, you're going to get blown. You're going to blow back.
Yeah, I mean, when I play here, I actually feel uncomfortable because of how close the camera is. I'm like, yo, could you move back? Like,
I'm honestly willing to bet there's just a lot of people who don't practice on the stage.
That's true.
Yeah.
But I will be honest, from like, you know, the rumblings that I heard from a lot of community members, this stage probably may not last.
Is it a probably, or is it? I would be very surprised if it was.
Most definitely. All right. But, you know, for case studies, data, et cetera, it's here. In any event, back to the players, though. Armada, again, man, like on the left, that's it.
Dash
okay.
tag instead of forward smash.
Actually, I was correct. But yeah, so Armada, man, his pressure was so good. Just spacing back airs right outside of roll distance